What about this? What about this weekend? What happened outside of the main event? I don't want to say it personally. I don't want the words to come out of my fucking mouth.
What this Usman bet?
Co-main of the last weekend.
Locking me out of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough to talk.
Edgar and Sandman. Yeah, look, that there's TK. All right, so let me just break it down. There's TKOs, there's KOs, and then there's KOs where you go stiff like that. He was so when he went down and he hit the ground, everything kind of just
It was. It's one of those ones where you got knocked out so bad that you lay on your side and your leg is still sticking out.
Everything's stiff
out in the air because like you can't. Literally, your body is stuck in like.
I'm trying to think of the word. His limbs were literally still there, like waving. They were so. Oh, dude, it was. It's a rough KO. Look, I'm gonna say it right now. Edgar's not going to the title. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's never fighting for the title.
Sandman could go to the title. So should go to the title. So I'm happy that he won in spectacular fashion.
Bantamweight, we kind of knew that this was happening. Like I listened to a bunch of videos and other breakdowns kind of saying that this could be more competitive. Like Frankie's fought these longer, he's always fought bigger guys. He's fought these longer, lanky, kind of tall strikers with not a lot of ground game. Could he get in? Could he pressure? Could he put Sandhagen on the back foot where he's not really good? He's not exactly excellent at, exiting and countering. Like he's much more of a potent striker coming forward. And I listened to all these and in my mind, I was like, Sandhagen is just so devastating. He's kind of like, someone put it the way I heard it the best, and like I'd been watching him before this anyway, but someone said on Instagram that Sandhagen is kind of what they expected Sugar Sean O'Malley to be, but he never eventuated to it. That's what you're getting to see with Sandman right now. He's just this tall, rangy, super violent, super accurate, tough as shit, just this fucking tornado of strikes. You just never know what's going to hit you, but if he fucking touches you with anything, you're in trouble. And as Frankie found out, in 20 seconds, Sandhagen measured his range. He felt Frankie come in, got a few kicks. He absorbed maybe 5 or 6 strikes, and he's like, oh, Frankie's not that fast. I'm going to probably land something on him pretty clean. Got him. Oops. Now, listen to me, Corey Sandhagen. You didn't have to jump into that goddamn knee, man. A fucking standing knee would have been fine. It would have still knocked him out. You had to use those fucking springs, those basketball fucking...
those fast twitch
pogo sticks,
straight into
fucking
the air,
springs. Sends him... Dude, he jumped nearly out of the fucking ring.
He looked like he was trying to catch Mjolnir above the cage.
Yeah, he looked like he was trying to land a fucking slam dunk from the 3-point line. Like he flew into poor fucking Frankie Edgar's chin. It's not the same reaction that when Jorge Masvidal was knocked out Ben Askren. Like everyone for some reason cheered. No one was like, oh fuck, I hope he's all right. When you see Frankie go down, that shows you the level of respect and love for that fighter. Because like,
dude,
God damn it. Like the first reaction was, I fucking hope he's all right.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh shit, suck a fat dick. You know what I mean? Like
there's way more going into the Askren Masvidal fight though. Come on.
Absolutely.
And everybody hated Ben for like he was clearly the antagonist in that. Frankie's not an antagonist.
And that's what I mean though. Like you get that there's just some fighters that will never be bad in the audience's eyes. And Frankie's one of those guys, man. You just like, you respect him, you love him, and no one really wants to fight him. Not because they don't want the competition. It's because they don't want to beat him. They just love him, Yeah. And Sandhagen earned my respect 10 times over by saying like, I'm not going to celebrate this win. Like that's fucking Frankie Edgar laying there on the ground, man. Like I'm not happy about this. I'm glad it wasn't me. And like, this is what I had to do. Like I'm the next generation. Frankie is the old generation, but I have nothing but respect. And I didn't want to go down and obviously keep punching him. Like I'm
also stop. No more contenders for Frankie Edgar, please. No more of that. Don't want to see that.
Give him some fun fights.
Give him fun fights.
I have a fight in mind. Dominic Cruz. Win or lose against Casey Kenny, should be Dominic Cruz.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
2 former champions at 2 weight classes apart. They were once upon a time. Look, they're not devastating finishes anymore, if that makes sense. And they're both a little bit long in the tooth. So to watch those two paired up, it'd be a great contest of skill, of game planning. I think there'd be a lot of wrestling exchanges. There'd be a lot of fun exchanges on the feet. And I don't think either of them have the power to really hurt or stun the other, which means we get 5. Hopefully, if it could be like maybe like a co-main or like a main event on a fight night or a co-main on a pay-per-view, that'd be fun, man. Give us something like that where, you know, like the two guys will be competitive with one another. It's two big names. They both have a lot of respect for each other, and we'll get a good fight that doesn't have to be, as you said, the next fucking hungry up-and-coming killer,
Exactly,
like
dude.
Casey Kenny or
Yeah.
fucking Corey Sandhagen, with not a lot of name value, just absolutely decapitating their opponent.
Savages, yeah. I would have said isn't Cruz maybe a bit more worthy of a higher kind of
No.
opponent or something like that, but
Nah.
he's already taken one that's on an undercard or whatever on the. He's on the.
He fought Henry Cejudo having all of the
Yeah,
time off.
4 years off or something preposterous.
And we've said it before. His body's made out of biscuits and
Yeah,
chewing
it's
gum.
chewing
Comes back
gum and sticky
fights.
tape and band-aids and just
At
it's
the same time, it's been a long time
Yeah.
since he hasn't been the main event. You know?
Yeah, he shouldn't have
but
come-
now he's fighting in an undercard, right? So, okay.
I don't think he should fight in the prelim. I just don't think he should fight in
headline
the
of the
main event.
prelims maybe, but like I think that's win or lose for Dominic Cruz. I don't know if he's going to do too well against Casey Kenny. He could style on him. He could also just get killed because his body is just, as you said, it's just held together with fucking clag glue and fucking and
no
pieces
shit.
of damn sticky tape. So we'll see. But win or lose for that fight, I think Frankie versus Dominic Cruz is the fight to make. Sandhagen, listen to me, UFC, right now. Don't you dare tell me that man is not worthy of the title shot. Whoever wins against Aljo versus Peter Yan. How did, like, the fact that the word TJ Dillashaw or Jose Aldo or fucking, you know, Cody Garbrandt is even mentioned in the same breath
They
as
shouldn't
this kid.
No. They shouldn't fight Sandhagen, but
No.
Aldo and fucking what's his name?
Dillashaw?
Yeah, Dillashaw.
I like that.
That is a
no, I like that.
sweet
This I'm
fight.
just
That is
saying
some
right now.
sweetness.
What they're saying though is people are predicting that basically TJ is going to come back on his return and walk straight into a title shot over.
He said that
over
himself.
some-
He was the one
but
who
he
said
probably means he's got the inside word there, and the UFC know, like the UFC have been known to do that. They always treat their former champions really well with the big. I fucking hate to.
that.
Now,
TJ can, first of all, can smoke a fat bowl of ass.
Can fucking
He's gotta
lick
fight- he's gotta fight
butthole
once.
because
Or twice.
you can't walk into a title shot when you were basically suspended from the sport for cheating, and then you're going to walk into the sport off of 2 years layoff and walk right into a title shot. I know Peter Yan wants it. He wants the biggest names possible. He doesn't want nothing to do with Corey Sandhagen. Nor did he want to fight Aljo Sterling. He has no choice but to fight these young, hungry contenders who, you know, but same with Cejudo. Cejudo was playing the same thing. He's like, I want to fight TJ and Dominic Cruz and Cody Garbrandt and fucking Uriah Faber. I want nothing to do with Aljo Sterling. I want nothing to do with Corey Sandhagen. I don't want anything to do with Pedro Munoz. I don't want none of that. And that's basically every champion in that division is going to play that route. They just want the biggest names. So at the end of their day, like their resume looks like they've got that name on it. You know what I mean? Peter Yan's last 2 fights were, you know, former champion Jose Aldo and former champion Uriah Faber. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
Resume is usually the go-to. You want to make you like
Yeah,
You
you
can
want
go
the
for the
names,
hard fight. But
name
you can go
value.
for the resume fight. Yeah.
But I also like that rolled up your sleeves and going, okay, well, I got a job here. I'm at the top of the division. Whoever is worthy enough to be fighting me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking put him in the.
You know who
Max
says
Holloway.
that though?
Max Holloway
People
is
who are
that guy.
already at the top and already have like the belt or whatever. Nobody's saying like I want the resume fight when they're not or they haven't already got
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they need to get. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is Corey Sandhagen should not have to fight another fight for a title shot. He's the guy who is next in line. TJ, as you said, can suck a fat fucking whiff of booty hole.
Big old veiny booty hole.
Yeah, snake in the fucking grass. I say TJ comes back and, as I said, fight someone like Jose Aldo or Rob Font, Pedro Munoz versus Jimmy Rivera winner, someone like that.
I'll give him Aldo. Let's see.
Aldo, I'd watch it, but I'd watch Aldo versus Cody Garbrandt too. I'd watch that, and then till fucking Scummershaw can fight Rob Font. You know what I mean? Someone
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know. Even though he's a dickhead, I still want to see him fight a name.
No.
You know?
No, fuck you, man.
Munoz-
Fuck you.
But-
Fuck that, all right? You're a scumbag
doesn't have
piece
to
of
be a
shit.
high-level-
He's a scumbag piece of shit. He deserves
but,
nothing.
like,
he deserves nothing.
Dude, you gotta give it to him. He's a good
a
fighter.
cheat.
He is a good fighter, though. He's
a
a very
cheat.
good fighter.
So is John Jones, though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
No, they're not the same thing.
Yeah.
But you know,
no? What
no, I
was
don't
the
think so.
difference? I don't actually know. What was the difference in cheating? Was it also supplements or what?
I mean, the difference is like
Actually,
John
not
Jones
much of
just
a
won't
difference,
admit
is
to
there?
it. TJ Dillashaw admitted to cheating. He knew he was doing it.
Which you'd actually argue it's better that he. I don't know.
No,
He did
I don't
vacate
think
the title
so.
too.
No, he said what I don't like is that he admitted it, but he's like, I would do it again. That's what he said. He's like, I would do it again. It's like, I needed the EPO to give me the better stamina so that I could cut the weight to 125.
because he was struggling with energy at.
But he
135.
already
I
said
know,
to
I know,
everybody
I know.
that
I'm
he
not-
could
I'm
make
not condoning
125.
it. I'm
You're
not
the one
condoning
who talked yourself into
Was that
getting
just
to
for his fight
125.
Against, was it Cejudo?
Cejudo.
Yeah. Otherwise, he was 135, yeah?
Yeah.
So his final 135, he only used... Whatever,
Well, I mean,
145 or?
how do we know? Why is it, you know, how do we know that he hasn't in the past? Why did Cody Garbrandt call him out for it in that press conference one time, saying that he was in the locker room showing everyone how to do it?
Yeah.
And then he pops for it a year later?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was doing the juice all the way from way back in the day when he won the title in the first place against, what's his face? Whose name I was...
Wait, won the title from fucking.
Before Cruz came back to beat
You know, when he beat, what's his face, twice, the Brazilian cat who was...
Oh, Renan Barao.
Hendon Barral, that's right. 22 win streak.
Barao, though, dude.
Look at how TJ looks in the Barral fight. I've never seen a more shredded fighter, ever. And now, the sniff test can't, you know, hear a couple whiff, we start to...
The dog
You're like,
were sniffing, dude.
okay, I see what it is. Like,
That's
yo, you...
the, executive,
When you,
vetter over there
when
is
you,
trying to-
when you pop...
He's blind, but he smells a cheat a mile away.
Yeah, when you fucking pop for a substance, you can't ever really go back and say, oh, well, it was only for this fight. Like, no, I don't know if I trust any of your fights now, you fucking slithery slime
Snake in the
cunt.
grass.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you find out someone's cheated once, anything else they've ever done is not as credible. We know this.
Exactly, and that's why I say I feel like Rob Font deserves that fight. I'll say that right now. I think Rob Font, after beating Marlon Moraes by knockout,
You want to see him come back, and you want to see
I want him to
someone
take the
put it
hardest
on
fight
him.
with the lowest consequence. That's what I'm saying. As in, like, I want to see the person who fights him have the
High
biggest
risk,
upside.
low reward
Yeah,
for-
that's what I
for
think.
him,
Because
yeah.
that's what he deserves. He
Yeah,
does
no
not
shit.
deserve to walk into a title shot. He doesn't deserve to fight Sandhagen. He doesn't deserve to. He should fight someone who's up and coming. So